Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the what is this? Whatever you call a demonstration of the hydrogen generator. As you can see, these are the main ingredients: distilled water and baking soda. Okay, what I've done is I've pre-mixed a solution of distilled water and baking soda in a little container there, and I have poured it into, at least I'm going to pour it into another container. This container here. I don't really have to show this on video, but I may as well. Alright, so I'm pouring that in there. But what happens, next I'm going to show you the hydrogen generator. See that device sitting over there? The little white device? That's the hydrogen generator itself. There's another one right there. This one I'm going to be showing you the test with. It's actually connected to my power supply. There's a little power supply there. I got that connected to the hydrogen generator. The black leads and the white leads, black and red leads. And the hydrogen generator itself, as you can see, it has a, well, I have a reservoir tank here that I connect to the hydrogen generator where I pour the water, the distilled water. So I'm going to pour some of that in here now. And as I pour that in here, now just understand now, the key is you can brush your teeth with this stuff. This is baking soda and water. Distilled water and baking soda. And as I fill that up, you'll see little holes on the bottom of that thing go straight to my hydrogen generator, which is going to fill up the hydrogen generator. And as it fills up, it's going to come back around, you know, and I know that it's all distilled water in there now. So let me just connect these leads up real tight. Now what I'm going to do is when I turn on the power, that hydrogen generator is going to start generating hydrogen gas. So I'm here, I'm going to turn on the power, give it about 14 volts, which is what the car is going to have. And I'm running about 10 amps, as you can see on the amp meter. You may not be able to see that, but on the amp meter, it's 10 amps. Let me see if you can see. It's about 12 amps actually, if you can see that. And this is one of the secrets to this invention. This is called a current control device, and it's actually going to keep my current down to 12 amps. And this is just another amp meter I got connected to the device just to, you know, just so I can kind of monitor what's going on. But you can see it's about 10 amps also. Now, if you come over here, you may not be able to see this, but I'm going to put the cap on here. Oops, wait a minute. Put a little bit more water in there. Just make sure it's covered. Now you may not be able to see that from here, but actually the water has started bubbling through here. The hydrogen gas has started bubbling out. What it does, it comes in here and goes into this reservoir tank and it comes out here. All the excess water goes back around, circulates. Oops, I'm pointing at the wrong thing. It goes in here. Excess water comes back out and circulates back around to the hydrogen generator. The hydrogen gas actually comes out of this hose and it goes over here, and I have it going to this little tank over here. You see the little glass jar? Those bubbles is actually hydrogen gas being generated. Okay, so it looks just like regular old bubbles, but I'm going to end up showing you what it does. But you can see, as you can see, this is the generator here, and the hydrogen gas is coming out of this line, going into the reservoir. You can see some of it. It's actually pushing water through the reservoir too. So that water gets warm in here. Not warm yet, but it does eventually get warm. But what's going to happen is that it comes back here, and I'm going to have it go into another reservoir, and it's going to cool it off. But then it recirculates. Okay? And then as it, I'm going to pull back, as you can see, those, I don't know if you can see those bubbles coming off of there, but that's the actual hydrogen gas. I'm going to stop it and fill up a little container with the hydrogen gas just to show you what the gas does. Okay, this is a continuation of the other clip where you can see the hydrogen gas being generated. That's the bubbles there coming out. You can hear those bubbles. Let's see if I can get a little close up. You see the bubbles? Haha, that's hydrogen gas, folks. Now the beauty about hydrogen gas is it dissipates like crazy. So by the time it hits the air, it's gone on its way to the sun or something. But it doesn't stay in the air, it's atmosphere. Just at a point of reference, just so you know, it dissipates like crazy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to capture some of this gas so you can see the power of it. What I've gotten in here is a little soda jar, a little 500 liter, let me see if I can pull back, 500 liter soda bottle that I'm going to fill with the gas. I got it filled with water now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to displace the water with the gas, and let me see here, let me see if I can do that. Now what's happening is that I'm actually filling this little 500 liter plastic bottle with hydrogen gas. The bottle had water in it, and I had it upside down. But now that I'm actually putting the, let me see if I can show you a close-up. You can see the little nozzle inside the tube, and so it's replacing the water with the gas. So by the time it's all said and done, I'll have nothing but hydrogen gas in that bottle. And once I have the hydrogen gas in the bottle, I'll show you a little demonstration of what the hydrogen gas does. It's amazing how much energy is stored in that hydrogen gas. I mean, distilled water. Because it's still water. It is still distilled water. Plain old water. You can brush your teeth with it. Baking soda and water. And but it's going to end up generating a pretty powerful little explosion. Okay, let me stop this and I'll show you that. I'll continue once I get it filled up.